Triple Elvis 777. Clocking in, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm talking about a stupid organization that should have never been created. It's called the IRS. We're going to go over some numbers. We're going to do this together. So this might be a little bit of a longer video. Screw the IRS. I pray every night that the IRS just disintegrates. I hope everybody that works for the IRS loses their job. I have no sympathy for you guys. And I hope Nancy Pelosi's salary and all the other, not even just Democrats, Republicans and Democrats, all the other politicians that are making all this money, I hope their salary hits to like $50K a year. They're making $200,000 plus a year. It's insane. So, this is what I gotta say. Income tax is a scam. One of the worst things that ever happened in this country. So let's figure out together who started the IRS. Let's figure out together who started income tax. Not who started income tax, because I know that was back in the Lincoln days. But I'm saying, why is it? How come it hasn't gone away? So let's talk about that. Pretty sure that was Woodrow Wilson. Democrat, one. Open racist. Open KKK member. Open. It's like, how do we keep people's policies like that? But what it is when you give somebody an inch, they take a mile. And if you give the government any kind of power, they're going to abuse it. So that's just how it goes. So we're here to put me in office. How about that? Screw the IRS. Let's figure this out. Hey Google, who is responsible for income tax? Who serve public offices, government employees, federal income tax, Social Security. Social Security is a scam too. My grandma can't even live off of Social Security, but you guys still... I didn't vote for any of this stuff, by the way. I wasn't even alive when we started charging people for their income, one. And then also, I wasn't alive when we voted on, what is it, Social Security. I'm just part of the system. So let's work on reversing this system. Nobody looks at this. Y'all just worry about if they have a D or R by their name, so you vote for them. It's the dumbest thing ever. You're voting with emotion. You need to look at what these people are saying, what they're doing. Put me in there. Put me in the office, man. I'm 26. I could run for Congress. Put me in Congress. Alright, let's just do some math here. Because I got to pay, since I'm a 1099, I got to pay an extra 15% on my income every year, when income taxes is just a scam in itself. The 16th Amendment is a joke, too. Alright, excuse me. I'm smoking up a drone, by the way. The Congress shall have power to lay and collect taxes on incomes from whatever source without... Yeah, exactly. Who put the... when did this come into date? Passed by Congress on July 2nd, 1909. Okay, so there you go. July 2nd, 1909, the 16th Amendment was passed. This is what's responsible for taxing people on their income. It's a scam. Who was president Sorry guys, 1909. We're doing this together. So, Theodore Roosevelt and William Howard Taft. That's fine. Let's get rid of them. I don't care who it was. I don't care if they're great or not. They should never tax people on their income. You should never tax somebody on the work that they do. So I go out and bust my behind, I go work, and then you're taking the money from me. And I'm gonna break it down to the numbers today. We're gonna break it down to the numbers. And also we have a great quote by Thomas Jefferson. So we're gonna go over that too. Yeah, exactly. So Woodrow Wilson was president March 4th, 1913 to March 4th, 1921. Probably one of the worst presidents we ever had. Open KKK leader, or open KKK member, and just an all-around terrible person, terrible policies. Democrat, by the way. I don't understand how y'all Democrats think that Republicans are racist when literally it's always been the Democrats who are racist forever. But who cares about Democrat, Republican? Let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of all of it. Let's start judging people on character, judging people on policy. Stop taxing the poor. Okay? I'm not even saying tax the rich. I'm saying stop taxing people off of their income. Now, if I go buy something, sure, tax me on it. That's fine. It's like what we've always been. Okay, so let me break it down for you real quick. Put me in office, bed. Somebody help me run. I need somebody that's very good at reading, writing, and just fluent English, because I'm not the best at English. But I will tell you this. I got some common sense, and a lot of these people don't have common sense. So, how much does the average single American make? $35,000 in 2019. Okay? 35,700. Sorry, 35,977. Okay? So we got this now. The average single person in America makes 35,977. And I know a lot of you people don't even make that. So a lot of people I know associate with, even myself. Not everybody makes that. We're at the bottom of the bottom. Alright? How much is the average rent in America? How much is the average rent in America? The average rent is $784, which is not even true, but hold on, let me see. Let me just pick my state. How much is the average rent in Florida? Yeah, exactly. $1,700. So we're just going to put $1,200 just to play it safe. Because I know even the poor people are paying $1,200 a month. Okay? So, how much is the average car payment? How much is the average car payment in America? Okay. So, average car payment, we got $430. Now, I'm going to even go lower to $300, even though a lot of people don't even pay that. Okay? Now, how much is the average grocery cost in America? Or sorry. How much is the average grocery bill in America? About $412 per month. $412 per month, okay? So, we're going to do 36,000 a year divided by 52 weeks in a year. The average American single is bringing $692. Okay, $692 a week home. Now their bills are, let's do, okay, so we're going to do 300 plus 412 plus, okay, so their bills are 19 The average American's bills are around $2,000 a month. Okay? So what does the average American make a week? 692 times 4. $2,769 a month. Alright? So, they're left with 2,769 subtract 1,912. You're left with $857 for just spending money per month. Now, rich senators don't even think like this, okay? They don't live off of $857 for just spending money, luxury money. Nancy Pelosi's over there with a $30,000 fridge. You know what I mean? Like, what's up with that? What's up with all these politicians making over $100K a year? And then we're over here getting taxed on our income. So not only are we working hard, we're only living off of our total bills are $1,912 a month. Average, okay? You might have less, you might have more. Now, you're only bringing home about $3,000 a month. Not even. You're making $2,700 a month, okay? And then if you're trying to start a business, you're trying to be what is it? Self-employed. You got to pay extra taxes on top of that. So now from your $35,000, they're going to tax you an extra 15% on top of what I think it's 13% if you're not making over a certain limit. So I don't even know what that is. 36,000 times 0.15. Maybe I'm not understanding something. Maybe I just need some help. But to be honest with you, there's no reason why we should be pretty much giving every second of our life to work, all right? Barely being able to function outside of work. $857. You could spend that. Dude, your car could break down and you could spend more than that. So that's a whole month of you just surviving off of nothing. A tire can go up. 2 tires is $100. More than that, probably. The American people are surviving off of $857 just extra. That's outside of their bills. That's what they're living off of. And you have the audacity to tax them on it. So now, let's just say, because, for example, I think I owe, what, $2,919, which is not a lot of money, but imagine how much groceries you could buy with that. Imagine if you have a car problem you could buy with that. There's just so many other things you could do that's more useful than to give the money back to the people that print it, okay? That get paid off of your tax dollars. These people get paid off of the money that you're making, that you got to give them. It's insane. They need to go work a real job and then learn how to struggle like we are. 12. So that's an extra $243 a month if I paid that each month for a year. Extra $225 a month. And taxes I have to pay this year, being self-employed. For what? I'm so upset that my cigar went out, man. It's like, put me in office. Put me in the office. This is definitely a dad rant today. Look, I'm not rich. I don't have properties where I could just defer my taxes. But I'm telling you this. Income taxes shouldn't be a thing at all. Taxing someone on their work should not be a thing at all. Alright, I'm going to close out the statement with this. I can't believe my cigar went out too. Good show. Alright. Thomas Jefferson. A wise and frugal government which shall restrain from men injuring one another shall leave otherwise free to regulate their own pursuits of industry and improvements, and shall not take from the mouth of labor of the bread of their bread. Okay, so let me read that one more time. Shall not take from the mouth of the labor the bread of its earned. Okay, I'm gonna break that down in a second. I'm not the best in English, so whatever. And it says this is the sum of good government. So a wise government, what Thomas Jefferson is saying, a wise government should not take from the mouths of the people that work. Okay, I earned my bread, and you're taking income from the fact that I'm taking this money and I'm working for it, and I'm trying to feed myself, to feed my family. You're taking. I'm looking at you, IRS, if you're here. I can't articulate this the best way, but guess what? I know exactly what you're doing. You're taking from the mouths of the American people who work for a living, who are trying to feed themselves, and what you're doing with your money, who knows what you're doing with your money. A lot of stuff is unconstitutional and illegal and immoral, quite frankly. Income tax is a scam. Thomas Jefferson, if he was here today, he'd be throwing fits, okay? We'd be having another Boston Tea Party. So tonight, I'm going to pray tonight that the IRS is over. It ends. I'm so upset I can't even explain this right. But I would say this, the Founding Fathers were a lot wiser than I am. A lot smarter than I am. And there's a lot of other people that are a lot wiser and a lot smarter than I am as well. I'm just the 9-to-5 guy over here looking at the system saying, unlike everybody else who just accepts it, oh, just take it. Just take it how it is. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people are like, just obey the government. Okay? No. The government's made of people like us. And I don't know how the people got so confused and just let y'all just run power. The IRS should not be a thing. Income taxes should not be a thing. And you should stop taxing us on the bread of our labor. Like I'm out here breaking my back to eat, to feed myself. I'm not a skinny guy. I eat. I'm just telling you this. To pay all these bills, and then on top of that, you say, all right, I want an extra $243 a month from you, is insane. You can't even lift your own bootstraps up with that. You guys print money all day. It really makes me mad. Shall leave them otherwise free to regulate their own pursuit of industry and improve, and shall not take from the mouth of labor the bread it has earned. You're taking from our mouths our labor that we earned to feed ourselves. Y'all don't think about that because y'all are so filthy rich up there with $200,000 a year. So I'm not even complaining that y'all are making that money. I'm complaining that you think that we just have the money that you have, and life is no problem for y'all. Y'all aren't struggling. But we're over here living off of $857 just extra a month. Yeah, it could be worse. We could be Venezuela, but guess what? We're not Venezuela. We're America, okay? And you're ruining the poverty, and you're ruining, I would say, middle class. So get it together. Get it together. I need my cigar lit again. Triple Elvis is out. I don't even think I did an introduction today. That's how upset I was with you guys. But Triple Elvis is out. IRS, I hope you crumble and fall. I really do.